A dimension of sound, a dimension of sight, a dimension of mind. You've just crossed over into the Comedy Zone.
Good evening and welcome to the Comedy Zone. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask three simple things of you tonight. Please turn off all cellular phones, pagers, and keep your table conversations during the show to a bare minimum as a courtesy to the people around you and the performers on stage. And now, sit back, relax, and get ready for the funniest night of your life, right here at the Comedy Zone.
It's Harrisburg's Comedy Zone. Thanks again for coming. Now, enjoy the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Harrisburg Comedy Zone. Would you please put your hands together for your MC this evening, Mr. Lennon Free.
That's me. I'm Lennon Free. I'm that person. Hey, everybody! Welcome to the Harrisburg Comedy Zone. Give yourselves a big round of applause for coming out tonight. Thank you all for braving this cold to come out and see three comics tonight who put their heart and soul into the material so that we can make you all laugh and have a good time, so that you can make us give us the love that we desperately need, and get to go home. And when people say, "How was the show last night?" we get to go, "Eh." It was fun. It was pretty good. It was a pretty decent show. Yeah, I say that. I'm sure you guys are gonna be fucking fantastic. You never know what a crowd is gonna be before a show, or after a show, or during a show. Not a clue. There was this one time that I told somebody that I was a stand-up comic and that I was gonna be on the show tonight. And they went, "Wow, you're a comedian? So you're like Chris Rock? Is that the vibe I give off? Short black guy?" Listen, I thought that my energy was more like the guy from Napoleon Dynamite and a centaur. That's this right here. And that was before the show. After the show, a lady came over and she goes, "That Chris Rock joke was very funny, but I don't know what a centaur is." I said, "Oh, it's like a half person, half horse." And she goes, "Oh, I don't know pop culture." Bitch, pop culture, that's ancient Greece. You haven't kept up with pop culture for 2,500 years? That's not pop culture, it's a Trivial Pursuit question. What the hell is wrong with you? And there was one time after a show where a lady from the crowd came up, she goes, "Do you know who you reminded me of up there?" Jerry Seinfeld. Thank you. And she goes, "Oh, not comedy-wise, just like in the face a little bit." Thank you. I appreciate that. That's great and everything. Did you guys watch the Super Bowl? Super Bowl was a couple weeks ago. See that? Like 6? All right. Listen, I said this yesterday. Fucking one person was like, "Woo!" Oh no. Yeah, I like the Super Bowl. I don't usually watch a lot of sports, but football is like the one sport that I relate to, because sometimes it takes me a few tries to run 10 yards too. Someday I'm gonna gain a bunch of weight, that joke's gonna get funnier. As it stands right now, half of you like, "You fucking liar." Now, all right. So you're not really supposed to get like political in a show like. Oh, I got one politics joke. Are you guys cool with one political bit? All right. Things are a little like hot right now for like American politics and everything. And I would just like to go back to the time when we were bitching about whether or not we were going to ban plastic straws. Can we go back to those good old days? 2019 or whatever year the hell it was. Listen. California wanted to ban the use of plastic straws, and one side was like, "Oh, it'll be good for the environment," and the other side was like, "Oh, it's a government overreach kind of thing." But I like that no matter what side of the argument you were on, both people were going, "All right, that's the last straw." that ends the political portion of the show today. That's it. So in addition to doing stand-up comedy, I work in hotels. The other day I checked a preacher into the hotel and he goes, "Put me on the top floor, I don't want to hear anyone above me." I said, "Dude, I thought that was your whole deal." I guess it was his day off or something. I don't know. Driving down here tonight, I passed a billboard. It was advertising. They were looking to hire people to put up billboards. Like, fuck, just get that dude. He wasn't busy until you made him do that. I think that Broadway should have to do the play Rent on the 1st of every month. Oh, maybe that joke's real stupid. I'm real stupid too, it's okay. I'm trying to get smarter. I bought one of those word of the day calendars. Today's word was Saturday. I'm real excited to see what tomorrow's word is going to be. Trying to learn new languages, I learned that the Italian word for you're welcome is prego, which is awfully pretentious of that sauce. I told you they were stupid, man. I don't know. I learned that the Hawaiian alphabet only has 13 letters in it, which, fuck, I would love to play Wheel of Fortune in Hawaii. That shit would be easy. Are there any K's? Probably. Yes, I'd like to buy the vowel. One. There's only one. Don't worry about it. Those guys are ordering a lot of shit. They've been over there for a while. The next comic's gonna love them because they will be eating and not be able to fucking talk. Great for them. For them. People are telling me that certain animals are smart. They're like, "Dude, you know that whales are really smart animals?" And I'm like, "No, they're not." And they said, "Well, how do you know?" I said, "Because they made 5 sequels to the Free Willy movies." Which means that bitch got caught 6 times. Fucking swim elsewhere. They say if you put a seashell up to your ear, you can hear the ocean. And I think that's true, especially if you're at the beach. That's where the reception is strongest. I wanted to go fishing, so I went to a bait shop. The dude asked me how many inchworms I wanted. I said, "Give me 3 feet." He goes, "That's not how you say that." I said, "Oh, I'm sorry, man, you're right. Give me a yard." He asked me what I was fishing for. I said, "Tadpoles." He goes, "Tadpoles?" I said, "Yeah, because I want to eat frog legs, just not right now." You guys are fucking fun tonight. Last night was not so much. The bar last night was very low. But I'm very happy you guys are all here. Pringles has a flavor of chip called baked potato.
I don't want to make that call.
Yeah, I would have thought they all were Pringles. What are you? Listen, man, if you got a product that's made out of potatoes, but then to get it to taste like potatoes, you gotta add shit. You fucking blew it. You were closer before you started. Don't know what to tell you. Yeah, man, I used to work the graveyard shift at the cemetery, which was any time.
Andrew, is this yours? Yeah, I'm gonna put it. Okay.
Now, if anybody get caught up, that was your opportunity. And anyone who's lost at this point, I don't know what to do for you. And then last time I was there, I asked one of the other gravediggers if he had ever accidentally buried somebody alive. He went, no, not accidentally. That was my last day there. Now, you guys, we're in Pennsylvania. You guys got to be familiar with Smokey the Bear, right? Not a lot of people are familiar with this fact that a couple years ago, Smokey the Bear had his catchphrase changed. You guys familiar with Smokey the Bear's catchphrase? I know who I'm camping with. All right. Some of you that went, no, you get to sleep in the car. The rest of us will have the tent. Actually, that's what it used to be. It used to be only you can prevent forest fires, and a couple of years ago they changed it to only you can help prevent forest fires. I guess a lot of people were fucking going solo or something. I don't know what they were doing. Like, we're gonna fight fire with fire. They're like, no, wait, don't do that. I think it changed into a bit of a weak catchphrase now, you know. It's like if Uncle Sam went from "I want you" to "Hey, you busy?" All right, that's my time. Thank you guys very much. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the show tonight. Your next comedian coming up here is coming out of Maryland. Please give a big round of applause to Corey Hunter.
Everybody, keep it going for Lennon.